Having some breakfast with some sunlight. Annabelle, where's the sun? Yep. And how's your breakfast?
Fun.
Emlyn, how's your breakfast? And who did you hear this morning?
Eating mine.
What?
Eating cereal.
You're eating cereal?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, is it yummy?
Yeah.
Good morning. It is Tuesday? And
22 weeks today.
22 weeks for Miss Madeline May. When you're seeing this someday, Madeline, know that, well, you were in the tummy. You came to Yellowstone. Yeah, we've had a pretty good slow morning. Got up, got ready. Our propane ran out, so we woke up a little cold. We filled up the propane at the camp, which is a nice thing to be able to do. We got everything packed up for the day in Yellowstone, and now we're headed there. We're gonna go try to see some more waterfalls. Waterfall day two.
And the propane didn't run out until like 5 this morning or something, so it wasn't too bad. We weren't freezing all
No, and it was like high 40s.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like 31 where we would be freezing. So yeah. Yeah, so that's that. We're gonna have an awesome day looking for waterfalls and potentially Mammoth Hot Springs. We went by the other day, and it was crowded. And I don't like people crowds, but you know, I guess at some point you just kind of have to bite the bullet and do it.
What kind of crowds do you like?
Animal crowds. Love me some animal crowds. Get me in a crowd of buffalo, that'd be pretty cool.
Yep.
Crowd of elk,
drop you off.
that'd be dandy as well.
Maybe a crowd of grizzlies.
Crowd of grizzlies, maybe if I got to dress like a grizzly and I could just be like, yo, what's up?
I mean,
I'm
you
a
already
grizzly
look
too.
like one.
Well, that's true, right? I've got a certain look going. So, yeah. Anything else to add?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Peace. All right, Steph. Explain what's going on.
I'm just so frustrated. Somehow it seems as though everybody has ended up on the curb instead of in a lane. So like, we're not even driving in a lane, but everybody keeps cutting us off, like shoving their way in front of us so that they can be driving on the curb also. Like, we're gonna have to get back. I don't know what's happening.
Black bear sighting. I don't even know what number we're at this point. We've seen quite a few black bear, but man, that one was fun. We were just driving in from Madison, or from the west entrance to Madison. Traffic's long. It's just been long all day, just coming into the park, and then it starts to thin out around the Madison Junction because there's multiple directions to take. But traffic's been pretty backed up, and so, you know, we saw people stopping and had a huge gap and wondered what it was. I predicted it was an elk. Turns out I was wrong. Stephanie saw it first. It was a black bear. She said, "Bear!" and got all excited. She got her phone out, took a picture, and then I quickly handed her my camera, and I had switched out to the 200 millimeter lens, the 70 to 200, quickly, and handed it to her. She snapped a couple pictures. I asked her to take video. She tried taking some video. She said it wasn't very good. I don't know. And then we pulled over because there's a long line behind us. So we pulled over. We were the second car or third car to pull over, and yeah, just saw the bear moseying down the river. He was just walking along, and then he camped out a long time at a log here, and it was just scrapping around for food, I suppose, for bugs. And he just was on the log for a long time, so I got a lot of video there. And then he just kept on moseying. So now we're about to start to finally take off. I finally see a park ranger here to kind of direct some traffic. But yeah, we were here before. The bear's gone and everybody's leaving. Yeah, we were here before rangers were here. We were the third car to stop. There were some fly fishermen just on the river, right, you know, on the other side of the river, for the black bear just moseying along. He couldn't have cared less about the crowd or the fishermen. So it was really cool. It was one of the cooler sightings to me, because it was just like, you know, one of the first. It's cool when you're one of the first to happen upon something like that. So yeah, we're gonna get back in line and go meet Mom and Dad at the falls and explain our tardiness. They're gonna be jealous. Here, I missed all the recording that happened. We ate food right there at that table. just got done with the Mammoth Hot Springs area. Super cool area. We didn't go and do the whole boardwalk or the whole walkway, which has kind of been the theme of this trip with the toddlers. You do enough to get a taste, right? So we walked to kind of a middle point in one of the terraces that had water flowing over it and pooling up on the levels, and so really cool area. I think really pretty. So hopefully got some good pictures there, some decent video, and yeah. So now we're back in the car. We're headed towards the west entrance and towards the camper ultimately. But I think we're gonna stop and do a picnic dinner right on the Madison River there, right around where we saw the bear this morning. So fingers crossed, maybe he's still hanging out there. I mean, unlikely, but hey, you never know. Anything to add? No, nothing to add. Bye.
Turns out I did have something to add. I just wanted to use my camera. We are so proud of Annabelle.
This much proud.
That Mammoth Spring, like we didn't do all of it, but it was a tough one. It was a lot of stairs, like a lot of steep stairs and steep ramps up and then back down. My Apple Watch says it was 8 flights of stairs, but it's normally pretty stingy with flights of stairs. And Annabelle walked the entire thing by herself. And normally this trip, there's some elk laying out there. Normally this trip, I mean, if we do like a half-mile round trip, something, she's getting carried half of it. But she did this one all by herself, and it was a hard one. So we were really proud of her, and I just wanted to let that be known for everyone else watching and for her in years to come. We are proud of you. Love you.
I like how just casual Stephanie was. She was just talking and she's like, elk over there. You know, like, at what point are we just going to be driving and be like, grizzly bear eating a wolf over there? Oh well. We just finished up the picnic at this Madison River picnic area. Really nice, right on the water. Beautiful area. And now we're headed back to the camper. And surprisingly, an hour to 30 minutes after the girls' bedtime, depending on the day. And this is one of the earliest days we're getting out of the park because we're just a few minutes from the west entrance, west exit, whatever we want to call it at this point. But yeah, so we're headed back. I think we're gonna stop at a gas station real quick and get some ice, and then get back to the camper. So yeah, shaping up to be a really beautiful sunset. I think we've got a lot of clouds in front of us. We've had some spectacular ones this trip. I think that's been one of my favorite things about the drive every day is we're driving west, so you're driving into the sunset, and we've just had some gorgeous ones. So yeah, that's what we got. So here we go.
I don't know how well you can see in this shot, but my Yellowstone 101 tip of the day, maybe even of the trip: do not wear a white shirt to Yellowstone if you have toddlers, or maybe even without toddlers. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
The specific carnage that's most recent was a diaper change, and
now this isn't poop. This was just bottom of shoes. Bottom of Emmeline's shoes as she put them all over me while I was changing her diaper.
No, if it was poop, she would not be in the car.
Well, I would be. I just wouldn't have a shirt on, and I wouldn't be doing this footage.
All right. Bye.
We're going to Yellowstone today, and we can see more waterfalls today. And they're so cool. And I think Daddy already probably never mind. But
Okay, Emily.
they're both dirty.
The table's a little dirty.
Yeah.
What are we going to have for breakfast?
Cereal.
Okay. And what do you like with your cereal?
Milk.
Milk?
Yeah.
Oh, you make me proud.
Yes.
And what kind of cereal are you going to get?
This. That.
That cereal?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
More? It's just hilarious.
She's pretty funny.
So old.
She gave me two, you gave her one.
Oh.
Huh? Watermelon?
Handed it in her mouth. She was going to hand it to me, but then she handed it to her mouth.
Mommy, watch.
I'm watching.
Daddy got us. Daddy, we got new curbs and we like them. So, how about we make new fans and new planters? Bye.
Sounds good.
Bye, fans. You're so. Dada. Yeah. Bye, Mama.
Ellie.
Sometimes parenting is hard.
Emily, where's Hippie? No, you have Hippie. Okay. Emily, we have given you every book we have. Every book. What about this book?